Whispers in the Walls is a collection of original ghost stories that range from haunting to humorous, spun from the minds of the writing team at Tennessee Horror News. These ghostly yarns will transport you to small town America into the depths of the past and neighboring dimensions. In these pages, you will find haunted objects, vengeful spirits, and other worldly horrors. What you won't find is anything you've ever read before. Includes new original stories from Isaac Thorne, Bryce Gibson, Dan Lee, Yeti, Angela McNichols, and Tyler Dean. Available at Lulu.com, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble. Get your copy now.
We have had a doozy of a day.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Welcome to the Horror Basement. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. We got Jim Jam Yeti here with us.
Jim Jam here.
Hey.
Once again, unfortunately, Angela can't be here with us, but she's here in our hearts and our minds. Does that make sense? And she's right there on Jimmy's shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching this on the video. Speaking of shirt, go to TeePublic, buy some.
Yes.
But on today's podcast, we are talking about Blood Vessel, 2019 horror movie on Shudder. It's good.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Just want to, just throw that out there. Make sure you go watch that. We are going to spoil everything on it.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you already haven't, and if you have, let us know what you think about it. We also have some what is that called? Press release.
Yes.
Right, some new movies and stuff. We have a question from Four Color Craig. It's a really good question. We're going to get back to what we used to do. Random shit.
For today, yeah.
And Thanksgiving is coming up. We just want to say, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, we still hope you have a great day. We hope you have a great weekend. We hope you're off work. You know what I'm saying? Because of it. But if you're by yourself, sorry, I don't know.
Listen to our podcast. Listen to all our old podcasts, and we will be with you.
Have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
y'all be safe. Be safe, and even it's lean. It may be lean times. It may be hard times. You may be. I don't know. It might be bad. Just remember to take a day to to really focus on how thankful you are. And to carry that energy with you throughout the rest of the year. Just remember that there's always something. No matter how negative it looks, there's always something to be thankful for.
Yeah, exactly. And I cut my beard. If you watch the video, I trimmed it down, shaved the length off. Tired of it. So, see that? Yeah.
So, did you? Was that during?
No. I don't know. I was getting tired of it.
Yeah, I can see where it getting away.
Yeah, it's just like, it makes you look a lot older. I turned 40 recently, so the longer it gets, the older you do look. I didn't trim it all the way down, but I still got a little length.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be called Santa Claus during Christmas. I am fat, but I'm not Santa Claus. Bah humbug. Bah humbug.
That reminds me, I know what I want to talk about today.
So our first one we got today is Shark Encounters of the Third Kind. This is obviously would be I don't know what they consider it, but I would consider it a horror, comedy, sci-fi
Preacher feature.
Yeah. Right? I think it's probably B-movie schlock. Above all else, I honestly love movies like this. These movies that are like almost a callback to the old fucking exploitation B movies of the 70s and 80s. Look at that fucking poster. you and I, we all know that does not happen in this fucking movie.
But
But
here's
hey.
yeah. My thing is the poster's probably the best thing about the movie. But
clunky.
what's it
Yeah.
about though? What's going on with it, Jim Jam?
A group of hostile aliens crash. So it's going to be a really good movie because it's got aliens in it. But hostile aliens crash land at the bottom of the ocean via mind control. And via mind control, use sharks to terrorize a small town full of secrets in the hopes of completing their invasion mission. It's up to a disparate
Imagine they're
group of
desperate too.
Yeah, I reckon
group
so.
of townspeople to sort it out. But in the end, the sharks versus aliens in a surprising climax. From director Mark Polina and writer John Oak Dalton comes Shark Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, and it's available on
Now-
digital from Wild Eye.
Yeah.
You know
We
it's
have-
gonna be a wild movie since it's from Wild Eye.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you right now, Wild Out Entertainment puts out some crazy
Ridiculous
ass
stuff.
shit. Yeah, man. I really like a solid 8 out of 10 times. I have a good time watching their movies. They are like they crank out the fucking like modern exploitation schlock movies like no other. Them,
I need to try to watch movies like that, but I have a hard time thinking that I like them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I'm not 100% sure. I will.
yeah.
So
I just kind of go in with no expectations and fucking run with it. We actually have a screener for that movie, and I was planning to review it, and then some things happened, and I've been less free lately. So
Well, can we say
coming.
this? I just want to say congratulations to Yeti on what happened recently with him.
yeah,
Good things are happening.
oh yeah. I got a fucking actual real. I'm like an actual paid writer now.
that's
Like
awesome, dude.
like I have like it's been a side hustle for a while. Like I've been getting paid to freelance or whatever. But now I have like I'm on a salary and shit and fucking in a newsroom and it's really wild, man. It's super wild. It's something I didn't think would happen for some more years. Like I'm at the end of my 5-year plan and I just fucking started. So
Hey, and,
I'm so excited, man. Talk about a season of being thankful, you know?
for everybody listening, this is all because he writes for Tennessee Horror News.
Yeah, that's it.
We gave him that platform
Yeah.
to be
Look
free
at
with
Jim
his.
James stealing all your hard work.
I mean really
No, I'm playing, but that's what I
Oh, I
like
know,
to
Gar.
say though with Tennessee Horror News is we give all our writers a complete freedom to do, and it's a great platform for resume, right, Yeti?
honestly, I got fucking I had written for a while and I got really discouraged and kind of quit, and that's why there's a gap on my resume. And I got with you guys and got my fucking confidence back and started reaching out for more and more shit. And from there, I just made some connections and like I wrote for the last leg of the Dead Walk, and then I hooked up with EIC for Slickster Magazine and been working for him. But if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think I'd be. I would have started like trying to shoot for the career that I actually wanted. So yeah,
Oh, then we will take credit for it.
yeah, you
Okay.
definitely get some credit.
I'm jumping on board with you, Jim Jam. I'm jumping on board with you, bud.
Yeah.
You're
Hell
welcome,
yeah.
Eddie. We're gonna need about 5%.
It was, damn near a decade of hard work and paying dues, some connections, some support, and some chaos magic, and I came out on top.
Chaos magic.
Yeah, man.
That's what I told Jimmy.
Hey,
I said,
that
you
is-
must have been really working on that chaos magic. Got some
Dude.
shit happening.
That's very true though. Yeti, from all the time we've known him, he has been killing it, crushing it, and all that. And real quick plug right here. Got to plug this. Something that Yeti really worked hard on, along with some of the writers from Tennessee Horror News. Whispers in the Walls.
Yep. Go get your book at lulu.com, Amazon,
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes & Noble.
Links are all in bios everywhere, and all the
13
writers.
bucks.
yeah, man, it's me and there's stories from like people who have never really published stories, like me and Angela and Tyler Dean, and also some established folks like Dan Lee and uh,
Isaac Thorne.
Isaac Thorne and Bryce Gibson. I mean,
Yeah.
those dudes are fucking veteran authors. You know what I'm saying? With like plenty of publications under the belt, and you've probably heard of them. If you listen to us for any time, you definitely heard of Isaac. His novel, The Gordon Place, is fucking phenomenal.
Fucking phenomenal.
But yeah, man, go check out that book. I'm really proud of how it came out. Everybody showed up with some fucking A1 work. And if you're not doing anything on Thanksgiving, you have a few spare minutes, go to YouTube and look up the channel Creeparoni. She's a horror story narrator, and I guess this is newsworthy, guys. God, look how we seamlessly rolled into the news. Just pat ourselves on the back. But no, go to YouTube and look up Creeparoni. She's a horror narrator. She's so great. She's one of my favorites of all time, and she will be premiering on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. She'll be premiering her narration of one of the stories from the book, and then Friday, Black Friday, she'll be doing a live stream where she talks a little bit more about the book as a whole and some other things. And it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, definitely tune in and check that.
I'll
Creeparoni.
I'll put all her stuff in the description of the podcast and the video, so they can just click on it and go check it out.
Hell yeah, go check that out, man. I'm so proud that not only that we put this book together and we are in the beginning stages of working on an audiobook that'll come out sometime next year. She's going to narrate the audiobook for us too, so that's really
awesome.
fucking cool. She's like, I've been a fan of her and her channel for some years now, and it's a real honor to work with her. So I'm super proud of this. I really want you guys to go check it out, especially if you don't have anything to do on Thanksgiving. You look forward to that, and you can come hang out on Black Friday if you don't want to get out and fucking get beat up over a toaster while you're catching COVID.
Fuck that.
Come hang out on Creeparoni's live stream. I know I'll be there for a while.
I'll be there.
Yeah, man, it'll be fun. I won't be probably on screen or whatever, but I'll be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Yeah.
And with other news, there's some new movie news, right? Scream got an official name for the new Scream 5. And as Yeti put it, they're going the Halloween route, and it's called Scream.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, there it is, Scream.
It's like, no, it's not a reboot, it's a sequel. And I could bitch for a while about the Halloween thing, because that's just fucking stupid. And they're like, oh, well, this isn't a reboot, it's a sequel, it's Scream 5, but it's just called Scream. And they're probably gonna do some dumb shit with retconning some shit and fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So from what I understand, I believe most of the characters, that actually live throughout all of them, is actually back, and it's coming. It says 2022.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
Nev Campbell.
like I said, I didn't watch all the Scream movies. I watched the first one. It was all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette are cast in this again. So yeah.
But Scream, I don't know. I know it's a huge franchise. People love it. It just wasn't.
It's fine. I do prefer the first one. Mostly it has 100% more Rose McGowan than all the other ones. So it gets my vote on that alone. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm like you. I like the first one just fine. I didn't watch all of them. It's just like I didn't watch all of the I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Nope. I think I watched the first one and that was good enough.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe I should have watched the second one, but why?
They
already knew what they did.
Yeah.
Like
I've watched like 2 or 3 of the Final Destination movies.
Yeah.
Those are just fun. So I don't know. I feel like I'll have some sort of obligation to watch the new Scream movie when it comes out.
Yeah, I will
but
watch.
I'm not excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not super pumped for it, but I'll give it a look. Yeah.
And ornaments dancing. It wouldn't be complete without a little horror. So give the gift of your darkest dreams with Nightmare Toys.
All right, y'all. So let's move on to some more happy news, I guess you want to say, to some awesome people. Or Felissa Rose, Tiffany Shepis, and Kane Hodder are back with Casualty Friday, their podcast that was originally on the Fangoria Podcast Network that went away. Well, Fangoria is back, luckily, with new owners, but Casualty Friday has moved to Rue Morgue TV, and from what I understand, it's not on there yet, but it premieres December 11th.
Right on.
Tom Savini and Joe Bob Briggs is on this episode, so
that's
that
pretty
should
big.
be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should definitely be a pretty good episode.
That's how you kick off a show right there.
Yeah.
With Joe Bob and Tom
what's
Savini.
Casualty Fridays is the podcast. So
yes,
yeah, go support them. Awesome people. I mean,
Definitely.
they're all really nice people on there. So
yeah,
I don't know
talk
if
to
you
most of them. You know.
Oh yeah, I don't
They're
know if
super
you can
friendly.
still listen to their old episodes. I don't know if they're still available.
Oh yeah, they probably didn't own them, did they?
I
Mm.
wonder. I
I
don't know
wonder
if
if they
that-
own the rights to them with being it through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
don't know.
you record the podcast for a different company, therefore, do you own the rights? But I don't know what their contract is. Hell,
Yeah. Who knows?
Just Google Casualty Friday podcast. You might be able to find it still, because their past episodes are. I think I listened to them all. Really good episodes. So
Hell yeah.
but
Okay.
let's get into the question, man.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
interested in this. What Craig had to ask.
All right, let's do the question, and then I want to talk about that other news thing.
Oh,
But yeah.
well, we can do let's do the other news thing.
All right, I'm really excited about this one. It's fucking The Stand is coming back.
Shit.
I fucking love The Stand. I like the old miniseries that they did with like Gary Sinise and Dauber, and that was really good. Like I've seen it a few times. Premiering December 17th on, I believe it's going to be on CBS Plus.
it's CBS All Access.
CBS All Access is what it's called. Okay, and it's they've got, from what I'm looking at on IMDb, they've got 9 episodes shot. I think it might be one of those limited series because there's only so far you can go with it, but the cast looks really good. We have Whoopi Goldberg as Mother Abigail, which would be fun. Amber Heard plays Nadine Cross. The lady who played Nadine in the first one was kind of not pretty, and that's kind of her role, is to be kind of a temptress. And Amber Heard is a fucking festering, horrid cunt, but she's kind of cute, so that's nice. Fucking Alexander Skarsgård as Randall Flagg. Boy, them Skarsgård boys are scary.
Dude.
I tell you what, man, he's just
They some fucking
Handsome guy.
Vikings, ain't they?
And I can see Skarsgård as the Man in Black. So, because
Yes.
I don't know.
I
love the I like the miniseries. I love the book. I've read the book multiple times. Like, it's one of my favorite books ever written. And I'm so happy to see this coming back. They've been talking about, it's like when they talk about doing big Stephen King adaptations, it's The Stand and the Dark Tower cycle. And I really believe that in order to do the Tower any justice, they're going to have to do a series like this. And they're going to have to fucking They need people. I don't want to get into it, but this is going to be really fucking cool, man. I've kind of kept up with it, and it's like they're fans of the work and stuff. So middle of next month, before Christmas, I don't know if they're going to drop it all at once or if it's going to be one of those things where they drop an episode every week or whatever. But I'm really excited to see how they do this and how it goes. 9 episodes of The Stand is going to be. I mean, I think that would be enough to do. Like if they're doing hour-long episodes, that'd be enough to do the story justice. And I might fuck around and get CBS All Access just for the.
I wonder if you could get it free for a month.
You get it free for a week.
Oh,
yeah,
you could probably binge all that in a week.
Oh
No,
yeah,
they-
definitely.
But they
I
won't
don't-
drop it all at once.
No, that's what I'm about to say. They'll probably do it weekly.
Yeah.
Wait the 9 weeks and then fucking
Binge
binge watch it in a week.
watch it.
Drop it, motherfucker. Hey, man, you gotta be frugal.
Yeah.
Not no more.
Oh yeah, not no
man,
more.
always be frugal.
I'll probably keep the service for as long as they run the show, and then I'll cancel it. Like fuck them.
That's what everybody did with fucking was it Game of Thrones, the last season.
Hey, we got a fucking month free trial every year for HBO Plus or HBO Go or whatever, and we watched Game of Thrones.
That son of a bitch. Speaking of Game of Thrones, $141 for all 8 seasons on Blu-ray and digital.
They ought to charge you for the first 5 seasons and throw the other 3 in for free. You should get a rebate on the last 2 seasons.
Well, hell, that's
Should
on
take
sale.
them.
That's just like regularly $200, and the DVD is $121. But $20 extra, you get it all fucking digital. So it's like never had to put a fucking 30 disc in your fucking DVD player, Blu-ray player. That'd be fucking. You know what I mean? That's worth $20. But I ain't getting it. I was just looking it up because my brother's never watched it, and it's a good. I mean, I didn't spend 8 years investing in it. I spent like a month and watched every fucking season in 2 months.
I was invested in it for 4 years or a little more.
See.
Because it was the season 4 had ended, and I saw a bunch of clips from it, and I went to my wife and I was like, babe, we need to watch this. And we watched 1 episode, and we watched half the first season in one night. Yeah. And we blew through all 4 seasons, and then we had to wait for the 5th one. And we were hooked all the way through. And
I'm so glad that I didn't look into it when it was everybody was really loving it. That final season come out and it's like, well, people talk about it. I should probably watch it. And I watched it. And
I
have a different opinion on it,
Yeah, different eyes. I see that.
I didn't have a lifetime or a child's lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lifetime. 8 years is definitely not a lifetime, but it's a
chunk of time, man.
Yeah.
Especially for a fucking show.
Yes, exactly.
Like we would talk even in between seasons, fan theories and shit would come up and we would debate fucking story points and shit back and forth. Well, no, I think this is going to happen. And no. I think because of this, we were nerds about it for a while. And then
that's
The
fun.
last season was not so great. So, all right, let's get into that question.
Yeah.
Something that is great is this question from 4 Color Craig on Instagram. He asked, "What is the crew's least favorite Thanksgiving food item?"
I know exactly what it is. I'm gonna let y'all. I'll let Jim Jam, which is probably everything besides meat.
No, actually, dry ass turkey. Fucking like you just ate some chalk or something.
Well, that's because you don't have anybody that knows how to cook turkey.
Yeah.
But as I'm trying to think of something else, but that's.
You don't eat nothing else.
Yes, I do. I eat dressing.
Green beans.
Then Green beans. I eat dressing if it ain't got onions in it.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
It ain't got onions in it. Put
Yeah.
ketchup on it.
He's a ham man too. He eats ham on Thanksgiving. No, I eat ham on Thanksgiving too. Turkey wise though, I like dark meat because like you were talking about dry fucking white meat is the problem because people don't know how to cook turkey.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. So you cover it in gravy. You like gravy, right? Cover it in gravy, put it on a fucking roll, bam, turkey.
Fixed it.
Hey, but deep fried turkey is fucking bomb.
Yeah, phenomenal. See, that's what I mean. It's good turkey. Turkey's good.
But
Turkey.
yeah, least favorite is
All year long.
white ass powder turkey.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I mean that's true.
My least favorite is fucking green bean casserole.
Man, I love green bean casserole.
I don't like green beans.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah,
Like
I love green beans.
I like French's onions. Those are good, but I don't like green beans. I'll eat them if I have to. Like if I'm hungry and fucking it's green beans or nothing, I'll fuck up a can of green beans or whatever. But
let me ask you: does anyone make green bean casserole? That's just a holiday thing, right?
I certainly
Like
fucking
a family event thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no one makes green bean casserole unless you're doing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like has my parents or my mom like never made green bean casserole just to go with a fucking meal?
yeah. You never come home to pork chops and green bean casserole.
Yeah, never,
No.
never.
Would you say green bean casserole is to Thanksgiving as fruit cake is to
No,
Christmas?
no,
Not at all?
absolutely fucking not.
Golly.
Absolutely not.
I'm right there with you because if I had to choose between green bean casserole and fruit cake, I'd give me the green bean casserole
Yes.
because a couple maybe it was last year I'd never had one, but I was like, I always hear about how gross fruit cake is, and I really think it's just like a meme. You know what I'm saying? So I get me one of them fruit cakes, one of the fucking the wrapped in, and I bring it home and I cut me a slice of it off and I take a bite and I was like, oh no, Lord.
I've
think
never
a
tried
homemade,
it.
like from someone that knew what they were doing,
Still
might
gross?
be good. Might be good, but they used the fucking like maraschino colored green cherries and all
Yeah.
that shit in there. Yeah, I don't know if it's maraschino. I just say that because of the red cherries that are.
Yeah.
And that's not natural. You know what I'm saying?
When
Yeah.
I see it, it reminds me it's like they made bread and just threw a
Yeah.
bunch of gummy bears in it.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
My least favorite thing, and it's horrible, is marshmallow covered fucking yams. What are sweet? It's not sweet potatoes, right? It's fucking yams, because yams are sweet potatoes, but it could be sweet potatoes. But where they cover them in brown sugar and then top them. I don't know if this is just a southern thing, because I don't know if the North or the West has this, because it's just brown sugar, butter, and then they fucking put marshmallows on top, and then they put it in the oven.
And they call it a side dish.
Yes, that is a fucking dessert.
I tell you what, though,
It's fucking horrible.
I like that shit. I do.
I'm
Matter of
not a
fact,
sweet person though, so that's my thing. Like,
Yeah.
and people eat it with their fucking main food.
I usually don't eat it with my main food. Like maybe if the turkey's kind of dry, I'll eat
I
some
see that.
turkey, and the brown sugar really plays with the flavor of the turkey or whatever. But matter of fact, last night we're doing a little Friendsgiving with some buddies of ours, and we're talking about who's gonna do what, who's gonna bring whatever, and my buddy's wife said I can make the sweet potato casserole.
That's
And
what it is. That's what
I said, do you put marshmallows in it? And she was like, yeah. Is there another way to make it? And I was like, I'm fucking there. We're
some people put fucking nuts in it too.
I don't know about all that.
But my thing, like, I'm not a big, and this is on me though. I'm not a big sweet person. Like when I eat food, like I don't want dessert with my food for some reason. Like I'm a savory man, you know. I'm
Yeah,
a savory man.
I want to be able to indiscriminately put salt, pepper, and hot sauce on my plate and not fuck something up.
Now I do like the cranberry sauce
What
because
kind though?
the jelly, the
Okay.
cheap ass fucking jelly, man.
Yeah, that's the
The-
only
the-
way.
It comes out of the can, like they just, you know, that noise it makes when it fucking slurps out of the can, and then you just slice the little rings. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the fucking cheapest fucking version. Like,
Hey,
it's
they
good.
should make gelatin cran grape.
Well, that's what that
that-
is. I
that-
mean,
No, I'm just
without
add the grape juice in there to make it sweeter.
Oh, it's
Oh,
super
that-
sweet. Have you
It's
ever had
sweet.
jellied cranberry?
No.
Dude,
Oh,
I guess I need to try it.
yeah, it's just
I'll try
super
it
duper sweet.
if we have it when we eat Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know if we will because we're getting Cracker Barrel.
No, you won't.
God damn! I'd rather have fucking.
But yeah,
Hey,
It's
Cracker
free
Barrel.
food.
Oh, hey, that's good. Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cracker Barrel.
fantastic food. Yeah, but it's real sweet. So and you put that on your dry ass turkey, and bam.
Mm.
That's-
I got
that's-
2 cans. We went to the store last night. We got 2 cans of that cranberry in there, and I don't know if both of them are going to make it to Thanksgiving dinner. I'll be real.
Oh, shit. Dude, you better not eat them because they'd be sold out.
I know one of them will make it, but that other one's I don't know. It's under investigation.
That'd be good on a pork chop.
It'd be good. It'd be good on a fucking spoon.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. We talked about this last week. You take some of that dressing, a little bit of cranberry sauce, and a little bit of turkey, and make it into a little sandwich. Anyways,
I can't.
let's move into the movie of the week.
Man, before we get into it, this just feels like an episode of Beyond the Basement.
No, I don't.
No, we talked about horror movies.
Yeah.
We just got on the food for a minute. That's all Craig's fault.
Classic. This is a classic episode of
Yes.
the Horror Basement.
Yeah, it's just throwback Sunday.
Definitely Craig's fault, though.
Yeah. Thanks, Craig.
Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it. I mean, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I do, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I love it.
For the movie of the week. Tonight on the movie of the week.
So, from director Justin Dix, Blood Vessel. Like I say, it is available on Shudder. Jetty picked this movie. It's a 93-minute movie. Lifeboat survivors aboard a German boat that's crawling with such and such during World War II. I don't want to ruin. With monsters. You know, we're going to spoil it, but why spoil it right now from the very beginning?
Well, if you look at the artwork of the movie, can you tell just by that what the monsters are?
No.
No, but
This is what I got.
yeah.
Well, if you look it up on Google, you know it's gonna pop.
Well,
up.
probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't look it up on Google.
Here, I'm gonna do this right here.
But so this movie opens up with a group of people on a life raft.
Right here.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. I mean, the trailer gives it away, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's vampires. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
there's
just fucking ruin it
vampires.
for them, Jimmy. Okay, we'll just fucking ruin it for them. Okay, there's vampires. They're fucking vampires.
They
Wow,
went to
ruined
the
it.
old school way of the Nosferatu type teeth, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know this was vampires because I didn't really look at the artwork. And we sitting there, and I was like, "Dude, is it a fucking ghost ship?"
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Like at first, because that's a good. Like if you didn't look at the artwork, you go into it blind.
Yeah. Like, what the
you-
fuck's going on here?
Yeah, and that was good. And then I thought it might have been zombies, and I was thank God it wasn't zombies.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Because I was like, man, are these fucking zombies? Are we doing a fucking zombie boat German vessel? Like I've seen a lot of zombie German shit. You know, Call of
Yeah.
Duty's for that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's vampires. I was very happy about that.
Oh yeah, it was it was nice. It was a really interesting take on vampires too. And from the start, man, I I was into this thing from the jump because for one, like I kind of like the little group of people they got. They got like a Hispanic guy from fucking Queens or something
Yes.
from New York, and then there was a black guy who was also an American, and they had like the asshole white guy, fucking Midwestern American, and there was an Australian and an English guy
English
and
woman
an English woman, and the
and a Russian.
Australian and English guy going back and forth at each other was just priceless.
And a Russian.
Yeah, oh, and the Russian. The Russian was my favorite part of the fucking movie.
Yes. Yes,
Oh, he
was
was
a good guy.
so awesome.
And
And
he
the
was,
captain was the captain the Midwestern guy that you was talking about?
No. I was thinking the other one who's like, it's like I can't remember his name. Might have been Bigelow, but he was
Yeah.
always like, because the captain fucking gets blendered in the first like 5 minutes.
It wasn't Bigelow, the Hispanic guy.
Maybe I had a hard time keeping track of names.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, and there's not a lot of good lighting. I mean,
No. But with I just went by accents and just American, not American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't really need to know their names.
no, because it's the Australian, the
Captain-
British guy, the British lady, or the Russian. Or
Yeah,
Captain
like, and it's just
Malone.
like, okay, well, they got different accents, and if they weren't that accent, they pulled them off pretty well. You know, if they were just playing an accent, and I was pretty happy with the diverse characters.
That's
Yeah, that's Bigelow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Captain
and I was,
Malone.
Yeah, it was a really diverse cast, especially for a World War II movie. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that was kind of interesting to see, and it didn't feel like it felt natural. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like seeing like a diverse cast that feels natural. It doesn't feel like a pander, because I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was really cool to see because you get like it's not just like diverse because they're from different places and they're different colors, but they're like the character building in this is really good. Like every character has a story, and you kind of see, they have their own like actual personality, and it's really cool to see them play off of each other.
and they all have their own personal demons or tragedies. You know what I'm saying? Like each of them have lost because of this war, have lost something. It seems like, or they're waiting to get back home at least to whichever one from war is. But like they've lost people tragically to the war. But I had my expectations on the movie on some things. Like at the very beginning, the doctor or the nurse and the other English guy. And I was just like, man, I hope to God they're not actual undercover Nazis. Because that's just like a trope. You know what I mean?
That's just
because they made her blonde hair.
Yeah.
Or she has blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't know if her eyes are blue, but she has, and you just think, well, Nazi. Like you never know.
There's a lot of spying, going on back then. There's a lot of tropes in this. There's, this. How many times have you seen the boat that's empty and full of, all the people are dead and, there's evil on board. There's at least a handful of those movies. And then there's
a lot of Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of Scooby-Doo or TV cartoons with it. Maybe not a lot, but that's where I instantly go to for some reason.
Are y'all? There's also, which I found really funny, because I fucking called it. You guys know what it's a cinematic principle called Chekhov's gun. There was this German or Russian playwright. His last name was Chekhov, and he had this theory that like you can't build expectation without payoff. So if there's a rifle on stage in the first act, it has to be fired by the third act. And they introduced Chekhov's boiler room, like super quick. And they're like, because the engine's still going, but it's like on empty or whatever. And if they keep going, it'll explode and it'll cause a chain reaction into the ammunition room and fucking blow us all out of the water. And I'm going, that's how this movie ends. Like straight up ending. Yeah, like, and I was watching it with our roommate Becky, and she was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "That's fucking Chekhov's engine. That's gonna go off by the time the shit comes down." But
I didn't even think about that.
Even like little tropey shit like that, like in the abandoned spooky boat and fucking the way they like gave away the ending in the beginning, that didn't take away from it for me. I still had a great time.
Yeah, and you're speaking of guns. Oh, the Liddell, the African American guy that was there, the one and he was taking control down in the boiler room. Toto Bigelow, you can try to fight me, but I would suggest you not.
Yeah,
so I was just like, oh god. But he got the fucking gun. He got an automatic fucking machine gun, and just he couldn't the fucking brats. He was like a fucking stormtrooper.
Yeah. What's funny is, okay, in the beginning, they're on a life raft and they're floating, and they see this ship coming through, and they're trying to signal it, and obviously it's empty. So the captain, he's got this rifle. It's a Lee Enfield, and he's trying to shoot the tow line of the ship so it'll drop, and so they can grab onto it, get on the boat. So the Russian stops him. He's like, "How many bullets left?" He's like, "We just got one." And he was like, "Come on, hand it over," because he was like a sniper,
Yeah.
So like they argue because he's a Russian or whatever, and finally they give him. You're like, "What's he gonna do with one bullet?" And the captain hands him the gun. He's like, "Hopefully save our asses." And he fucking pulls the bullet out, and he looks at it, and he kind of examines the gun. And he was like, "Lee Enfield rifle, shoots to left if not properly calibrated," and fucking severs this tow rope. Right? This Russian's a bad motherfucker all the way through the movie.
Yeah.
So he's like, so they're standing in this. There's this German behind the door, and they're letting him out. They're gonna open the door for him so they can try to get a sense of what the fuck happened on this ship, right? Because there's like mutilated bodies everywhere and shit, blood on the walls, and so the black guy's got the gun. He was like, "You want me to take gun?" like fucking. He was like, "You see what I can do with it? You want me to take that and fucking handle it?" "Oh no, I got this." She's like, "All right, if you have to shoot, don't miss." And what's he fucking do? Misses every shot.
Yeah, I guess we left out a part. When they get on the ship, there's a little girl.
Oh yeah, there is a little girl running around, and she is just like this creepy little Eastern European girl.
And got fucking green shit on her, which makes you think of Zombie.
She is from she is
Romania.
speaking Romania.
Yeah.
Romanian, I guess.
Yeah. And that's where, like, once I fucking thought about it, it's like, oh yeah, Romania, duh.
Yeah.
Vampire, duh. Like, brr. So which was a good tie-in.
The fucking set design on this, before I forget again, is awesome. Because I don't know if they like found a boat.
That's what I was wondering.
Nazi'd it up. Because the beginning it says filmed in Oz Studios. So like they may have just built all these sets. I don't know, but it is fucking awesome. This movie,
That's what I was thinking.
So cool.
This movie looked like it was made from like a fucking top notch.
Yeah, it was filmed in
studio.
Williamstown, Melbourne, Victoria, and Australia.
Huh.
So, I don't know. I just wonder what their budget was. Like,
right.
I'm like, man, how much did they spend on this movie? Because they used real fire.
Yeah.
Like, someone got burnt, and it wasn't fake CGI fire like the last time.
Which was nice.
The one movie we watched the other week. Can't even think of what the fucking name was.
Oh, fucking the cleansing hour.
Yeah, Cleansing Hour, which wasn't a bad movie.
No.
But yeah, they used real fire, so I just thought, wow, like they're really going out on this one. And the special effects were good.
Yeah.
The vampire looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
So this is one of those like I've seen this particular setup like at least 3 other times. So they go down into the hold, and I mean the little girl's there, and she's trying to lead him down, saying her family's down there or whatever. Yeah. So they go into the hold, and they find a little box just full of Nazi gold, just like gold bars, and they're like, "Fuck yeah, we hit the jackpot." So this one greedy ass dude goes in there.
Bigelow.
Yeah, it's Bigelow. And he goes in there and he pockets some of the gold bars and shit. Then he sees these big, long, narrow crates with this fucking weird Nazi emblem on them. It's like it's like the Warbird, but instead of a swastika inside the circle, it's like this Medusa's skull.
Kind of like the Hydra.
Yeah,
is what it is. I mean, really.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
that's what it resembled to me. But
yeah, it's kind of what I thought too. And they fucking so he's like, oh hell yeah! If this little box has gold in it, and he fucking breaks open this crate, and it's this ornately carved silver casket, like a sarcophagus of like, and on it it's like a fucking demon holding a smaller person, and the whole side. The whole side is like just worked in like skulls and shit, and it's rad, dude. It's like there's obviously something really bad in that box. So this dipshit cuts the chain open, pushes the lid open, and inside it is this vampire that's like a fucking bat demon. It's like a cross between that that Dracula movie that came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s, where his hair was up real big in buns. It was kind of disguising his ears, the bat ears or whatever, or suggesting them. And Nosferatu and fucking Man-Bat from fucking Batman. And it was just his fucking red glowing eyes and the big ears and the snout with the big gangly ass teeth. Oh man, they were so cool. My wife said it looked like demonic Mickey Mouse, but I liked it. I thought the creature design was cool.
Yeah, it definitely worked.
Talking about that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely worked.
Yeah.
And even the female version, I don't know what they called her, but Mrs. Vampire,
the matriarch.
Yeah, the matriarch. She was really well done.
Yeah.
And the whole premise was like any other, not like any other, but a lot or some vampire movies. If you get bit, then he can kind of control you.
Yeah.
That's the whole, like, he tried to take control. So I don't understand why he didn't try to control all the other people. Like, that were already turned. I don't know how that works. But,
well, they were locked. They were locked in the.
But couldn't they unlock the door from the inside? Like,
I don't know. It might have been locked from the outside.
But I mean,
they were trying to get out.
But don't they have like?
I think
safety precaution. I'm saying, but safety precautions would tell you that so someone doesn't get locked into the ammunition thing and have a fucking way out. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You would think, yeah.
But I mean, that wouldn't make a good movie. Granted,
yeah, true.
I understand, but it's just like when I'm sitting there thinking, like, OSHA would not like these fucking Nazis.
Yeah, at all. But that did lead to, because they go down and they're of course like everything goes to shit, and there's some pretty decent kills and some really good suspense, and it comes down to the Australian and the Russian, and they're gonna blow the ship, right? And the Russian's been bit and he knows it. So he's gonna fucking blow the ship up while the Australian saves the lady, right? So they're like, okay, well, here's my plan. And he tells him his fucking badass Russian plan. And he's like, all right, let's do it. So they open the door to the armory, and there's like a bunch of goddamn vampires in there. And so they lock the door back. And in this, I think it's really cool because they're not vampires per se. They're like a proto-vampire creature called the Strigoi. And we've talked about the Strigoi before. They're like Eastern European, like old school vampires. Before vampires just wanted to fuck, you know? There are these undead there's undead spirits that, you know, like almost like revenants that would come back and suck blood and cause fucking havoc. So my one of my favorite lines in the whole movie was like, he said, "You got any more plans?" He's like, "Open door, kill Strigoi."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the plan.
The fucking fair. And they go in there, and it's just this glorious bloodbath because the Russians got this big like socket wrench basically, and the Australian has a hatchet, and they just go in there and fucking put in work, and it's badass. There's a lot of blood and a lot of violence in this movie that I just really enjoyed. Man, it was fun.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot of fun. I'd say go watch it. You know, like
Yeah. Not gonna spoil the ending.
no.
But I did like the ending.
Yes, I did too, and I was very happy that it didn't end the way that I originally thought, which they set up to make you think a certain way. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I'm not even going to hint at around what I was thinking it was. But I was just like, thank God it didn't end that way. Because there's a lot of things I was like, are they going this way? And they didn't. You know, fortunately, what I was thinking didn't happen on a lot of it, which I was surprised about and happy about.
Yeah, there's for all I talked about the tropes in this earlier, there's a lot of times where they do subvert expectations. They juke on you and they take you a different direction. And I think that's what makes this movie so good. Is because I mean, to a point it's predictable. Just because it's a kind of a familiar story, but there's enough in it as you go that's just fresh and it's new. And I personally also really like the take on vampires that they did here.
Yeah,
I am so sick and tired of I'm a fan of Anne Rice and shit, but like I'm so played out with the sexy vampires and the fucking sad brooding, oh, I don't want to be evil. Boo hoo. I just want my humanity back. Or like if you're watching the Vampire Diaries or the originals, oh, I just want to be with my teenage girlfriend. Boo hoo. I wish I No, these things were savage, fucking straight demonic animals. These are straight killers. They were playing with their food too. You know?
Yeah. So definitely go check it out. Let us know what you think about it, and go check out teenhorror.com.
Let's do it.
You know, that's where all the links for the book, merch, and a lot of the press releases that come out that get sent our way, and just news and information are. So, and
I'll see what it is. Be on the lookout. I'll be doing it'll be a video review of Death of Me.
Right on.
Yeah, Lionsgate is sending me a movie. I'll be might collaborate with the wife on that because she's better with words than me.
Hell yeah! So be
Right
on
on.
the lookout for that. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Teen Horror News, for all the reactions and all that stuff. And appreciate you listening. And just thanks a lot. Share us with your friends. That's the big part. Just share the podcast with your friends.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, appreciate it. That's all we got, y'all. We out.
Peace.
Stay spooky. Try not to be an asshole.
Watch more horror.
Now it's time to say goodbye to the basement guys again. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Or that is, spooks and spells. Take your shirt off. Y'all come back now, you hear?